Good evening, campers. I'm a little add-on. How you diddly-doodling, guys? Howdy doody. Oh, welcome to my channel. Right. So, let's see. I'm going to carry on with these cards from what I did on your other reading. So if you haven't been here before, I'm Kerry, and I'm a psychic intuitive reader, just here to give you messages from your angels and mine, and to keep you positive during this chaos. My name used to be Kerry Chaos. So I'm going to just pull you a couple first, and I hope you've had a good day. As I have. I've been resting and singing and eating, and I feel fan-dabby-dozy. So, let's have a little look-ski. So we got successful funding. This always comes out for you. So everything you're doing now is supported and divinely guided. So you've got infinite wisdom of God. God gave you the ideas that you've got. So what you're going to do now is do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning whatever you're doing into a reality. So you could be getting crowdfunding, a partnership could be coming in, or an investment that is available to help you now. So if you're doing a project or something you're working on and you're worried about the money, just do it, okay? Just get on with it as much as you can, if you can, without money, and then the funding will follow after that. So that's really good. So you could find money coming from nowhere. Someone could be like, come in. And look, it says partnership coming in. And look, partnership. So you could have a partnership coming to do with money, or to do with being a mentor, giving you more knowledge. So allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life now and your career. So both of you will benefit from this. So you'll help someone else out and they'll help you. And I'm feeling led to say that someone might have a career for you where they want you to apply for a career that they know about, or might be their business. So you're receiving help now from heaven, and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So somebody could be partnering up with you to share their wisdom and helping you create something. Someone could also partner up with you and just help you in a new job that you're getting as well. So I need to, at the minute, turn the telly down because it's very loud, and I do apologise. Let's just turn that down a little bit. Right, so successful funding and partnership. So you could be working on something, or you could be getting a new job. You could be going in partners with somebody else. Somebody could teach you new skills, or you could be the person that's going to teach someone else the skills that you've learned and that you know about. So block out distractions, okay? So your life purpose now needs your undivided attention, and so what you need to do is just leave your other priorities, okay? Get into your full purpose, what you want to do. Don't worry about other silly little stuff. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but don't worry about the housework. Don't worry about all this material. I'm getting energy, guys. All right? Because what you need to do now is take charge of your schedule and your working environment by turning off all your electronics, avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what is important to you. So you might have had someone come in that might have distracted you a little bit. Someone might have distracted you in the past. It could be happening to you now. I only know energies. So you could have been taken away from what you was trying to create, and now you're feeling like, no, I've got to give this my undivided attention, and I've got to take charge of this situation now, and I've got to sort out my working environment. Either, if you're doing something creative, just turn off the TV, turn off the mobile phone, turn off your computer unless you need to use it, all right? So anything that distracts you from what you are trying to achieve, then don't let it distract you. Doesn't matter if you annoy people and if they feel like, oh, well, I never see you. Well, it doesn't matter, because it's not about them. It's about you. So this is telling you, like, you need to get your head down. You need to push forward. You might be still awakening, you might be still growing on yourself. Like I said, you could be investing yourself in your own work. So you could be going self-employed. You could be thinking, look, I need to skill myself up because I want to do this or I want to do that. You might want to start some classes. You might want to go and just take little adventures outside. And if I've got a photographer for some reason, so some of you might be a bit of a photographer. You might want to go out and take pictures, spend some time outside and just do stuff which is for your future, what you enjoy doing. Even if you feel like you haven't got a business and I'm just like trying to sort my life out, then spend all that time on that, okay? And don't feel guilty in doing it either. Right, so you already know what these distractions are. So you must do. You must know who's distracting you or what is distracting you. You might be distracting yourself because I do that quite a lot and I'm not going to lie, guys. So you know what these distractions are and you have got the power and the responsibility to block them out. Now, you might need to tell someone you're going to block them out of your life. You might need to tell people around you that you don't want to be friends with them anymore or you don't want to listen to them because they're distracting you. People might be trying to distract you from your journey because they don't like the fact that you're doing what you're doing. You could be speaking up on this. You could be doing something where you do speak. Because I see the little trumpet there. So whatever it is, don't worry. Block it out, okay? And if you're worried about money, don't. Because you are going to get money. God will pay you. Trust me on that. God will. So, exercise to increase your energy. And that will help you manifest as well, and it will. So you might need to stretch, maybe go out for walks, just go out and collect some flowers or spend time with your animals. You might like to be in the garden. You might want to go for a walk in the park. Whatever you want to do to exercise, it will make you feel better. Even if you want to dance, like me, singing, even if you can't sing, just sing. So the key to your manifestation is to have a very high energy. So even if you have to shake yourself out, that's what I do in the morning, and I start dancing around, I start singing, sometimes I start hoovering and then I think I'm queen. I seriously do. Just do silly things, okay? The easiest way to increase your energy, is to do physical exercise. So just choose something fun, something that you like to do. It could be an activity, could be, like I said, going to classes, and it's something that you can look forward to. So it's got to be something that you enjoy and let it become its own reward. Like me on here, when I do my readings, I always do my readings when I've been out for a walk because I feel energized, I feel happy, I feel like I've got loads to tell you. If I was to sit here on the sofa and then jump on, I'd be a bit more, oh, you're right, yeah, that's what, and it wouldn't come across very well. So that's why I go out, and I always say to you, I've just been out because I have. That's when I come on, and I've got more gifts when I've been out, and I've been outside, and I've seen the birds, and I've seen people. I don't get too close. I don't get too close to people, but that's what you need to do, okay? So that's really lovely, guys. So we see what else we have. Whoa, we are flipping. So angels and ancestors, let's have some cards for the collective. Woo! Right, so cooperation instead of competition. Right, what's yours is yours, okay? I love that saying. What's yours is yours. What was it my nan used to say? What's yours is yours and what's mine's me own. Seriously, that reminded me of my nan then. So whatever is yours, no one can take it from you, and they can't. So there's no need to compete with anybody because there is enough abundance for everybody. So you have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with other people. So you might feel like, when I get my abundance, whatever it is, it might be a gift, it could be knowledge, it could be downloads, it could be abundances in money, whatever it is to you. You might decide, I do want to share this with other people. Like I said about the speaking card, you might talk about this. You might share your gifts with other people to help them get successful. And then through sharing your abundance and the things that you know, you might end up getting in a partnership with somebody that will help you on your way. So what we need to do is, I don't feel like you compete anyway. I really don't. But you might have someone around you that was very competitive and they might want what you've got, and tell them no. It's mine. It's not yours. You're not taking it off me. I'm pulling myself away from you and I'm getting on with my full purpose, and that's that. So with cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So we've got partnerships again. So you could have someone else that's coming in to help you, or you could be just partnering up with someone who will take off like half the load, I'm feeling led to say, and someone who is not in competition with you, someone that wants you to succeed, wants you to get far in life, will not be a distraction to you, okay? So that's lovely. So we see what else we've got for you. Woo, they're flipping out today. Pay yourself first. Now, I always do this. No matter how little a gift I give myself, every month I get my money. Obviously, I pay my bills first, and I do. I know it says pay yourself first, but I pay all my bills, and then I think, right, I'm going to get myself a little bottle of perfume, and I never get expensive perfume. Sometimes I get it from Lidl's. People go, oh, you smell nice. What you got? And I go, oh, it's Lidl. It's by Lidl. And I get supermarket perfumes, because as long as it says perfume, it's going to last ages. So always pay yourself. Treat yourself for what you've done. All right? Make yourself the most important person in your life, and make yourself the most important financial obligation. Okay? So just set aside a portion of your income every time you are paid for you. Even if you can't afford something that month, just save a little bit until you get enough money to buy yourself what you want. All right, no matter how big or small. So this loving form of self-care will ensure that you'll have savings to invest in your present and in your future. So no matter how big or small, even if it's a little bit of jewellery or it's a little bit to go towards an adventure that you're doing, you might want to have a day trip out. Just put some aside for yourself, not the kids, not anyone else, not for your friends, for you. Because you are the most important person, and you are. So that's why you need to block out distractions. Don't let people take you away from doing what you want to do. So release resentments about money. It's all abundance of money for you today. Right, so the money system of the world can seem very upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. I always tell you this. Live like you're rich, even if you're not. The universe then feels the energy that you're rich, so they think, oh, well, you're rich, I'll give you some more. If you walk around like, oh, I've never got no money, oh, I can't afford this, then you're putting out to the universe the same thing, so they won't send you anything. I know it sounds a little bit backwards in coming forwards, but that's the way it works. So instead of seeing money as a tool you can use to better the world, instead, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So like it said about sharing your abundance, you might be feeling, well, if I get this business going or I help my community, then I could start, I don't know, say for instance, I could open up a youth club, then I could get some money raised so we can get some stuff for the kids, or we can get a ping pong table, we can get a little snooker table, whatever. This is only an example, but it might resonate with you. So whatever you're doing, just see the money as a tool to help you step forward, not like I need the money. Act like you have got it, all right? And it is hard in this world to be paying bills, and it is stressful, and I know it is because I live on my own. But don't be resentful either about finances that other people have got. They're on their journey. They could have done more work than you, or if they haven't got a lot and they're trying to take money off you, then they have to work harder to get their own money. Don't be helping people that don't deserve it, because sometimes when you do get abundance and you get money, people seem to think that you're a meal ticket, and they think, well, you've got it, so I want it. Well, don't help them people. Seriously, don't. And I feel led to say that as well. So release resentments about money. You might be feeling that in the past someone might have had some of your money. You're not going to get it back, so don't keep worrying about it. People owe me a fortune through over the years. I'd probably be a millionaire, but I just don't think about it. I think, well, I lost £80 a little while ago walking down the road because I stupidly put it in my jean pocket. And as I was walking, obviously, my body's like that, and I dropped it on the floor. I literally found out as I went round the corner, I came back, I went, no, I've dropped £80. So I did panic, but I thought, don't go mad. I would have done normally. And I walked back and I saw a bloke walk past me and I said, have you seen any money? And he looked at me really dodgy and I knew he'd picked it up. So I thought, no, he's had my money. I can't prove that it's mine. Looked along, one of the boys came out from here, helped me look as well. I said, I know he had that money. And then I stopped and thought, he might have needed that money more than me. So I said to my angels, I know I was stupid. It was my fault. I shouldn't have put it in my pocket. It's fell on the floor. I've lost it. I had food. I was going up to get something else. But if he needed it more than me, obviously he did. Well, within about 2 days, I had money given to me by someone else. And then I had food given to me by my neighbour. And she bought Iceland shopping for me. And I didn't even ask her. So God will pay you back when you lose stuff. So just don't worry about money. It is just material, okay? But that's just an example what happened to me. Normally I would have been going mental. I'd have turned him upside down. I'd have shook him like, give me my money. Seriously, I would have been like, well, I know you've got my money. I know you picked it up. I was always like that, but I'm not anymore. I see it as it was supposed to happen. And he might have had kids. He might have been going up to the bank to get some money out. He might have not even had 24 pence in his account. So I never saw him again anyway. So yeah, so don't worry. You will attract stuff. You will attract support and you will attract golden opportunities now. And I really do love that for you. And I know I'm hyperactive, but that's just the way I am. I've bathed the dogs and I've had a walk, obviously. Look, windfall of abundance. It's all abundance, abundance, abundance for you today. Oh, I love it. So we got windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. What did I say? It always resonates here, what I said about me getting shopping and that afterwards. Right. Some of your abundance is going to be very unexpected. Be open to receiving some stuff now. And know that this is abundance that's coming to support you and your life purpose. Or you could be doing charitable work. What did I say, like with the youth club? It always resonates here, guys. I know I always say it, but it does. I talk for a reason. So windfall of abundance. So it might feel like Christmas to you. This might feel like, oh, Santa's left me a gift because we got Santa on there. So you might have done a lot for people, I feel. You might go out and feed the animals. I'm feeling you probably do. You help people and you might feed the homeless. And because you've done all that, your increase in abundance is coming, and it is. And it will be coming in all different ways. You will not be expecting this, and you won't. When people offer you things, take it. Do not say no. And just be open to people helping you. This abundance is coming to you, for whatever you're doing. If you've done a lot of charity, if you've done a lot of charity work, if you've helped a lot of people, it's time for you to be paid now, and it is. And I really love that, and it's going to feel like Christmas. That is so lovely, it really is. So release resentments about your money. All right, don't worry about money, it's fine. Don't worry about who's got more money than you. Right, so you are going to get someone that's going to come in and help you, and you are. But remember, what is yours is yours. And pay yourself first. Release jealousy. Right, so when you're jealous, obviously, it means you don't have what someone else has got. So the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. So just let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. What did I just say about if so-and-so's got more than you and you think, oh, it's not fair. Why have they got more? You don't know what journey they've done. You don't know what work they've done. You don't know what karmic debts they paid off in another life. So their life might be easier here. They might not even have any karmic debts here. They might just be coming here just to live a nice, fulfilling life. That might be what they chose to do. And when they was here before, they'd paid off all their karmic debts. It can happen, guys, seriously. So let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, then so can you. So if you find that someone's working hard and maybe they've always got a different car, go and ask them what they do. I do that. If I want to know what people do to make money, I'll go and ask them. Or I will hang around in places where people are a bit more up there. And I will ask them, like, oh, what are you creating on your laptop? Like, oh, how did you start that off then? Just to see how people work to get their money? What things do they do? You might even be inspired by people if you did start asking people questions on how they got where they got, or how do they cope with their bills? How do you end up having money where you can always go shopping and like you seem to buy yourself stuff? Just I'm not being, I just wondered because I always never have no money. Be like that with people. Don't be scared to ask people. Tell them you're inspired by them. And that might be where you get friends that will help you along your journey and mentor you how to deal with your money, how to budget your money, how to just spend money on yourself, and then you will get more abundance. If you treat yourself well, the universe will treat you well. Trust me on that. So just let other people's successes inspire you. And that's really lovely, guys. I absolutely love it. So what we're on, 2017. Let's see what else we've got for you. I love it. You've got abundance, money, something coming up. Take a divinely guided chance. Right, so all positive change and successful adventures involve a degree of risk. So you might need to risk something. You might feel what you're doing is a little bit risky. Right, you're ready to follow your divine guidance now into new territories. So you might be like we just said, going into new places where there's nicer people hanging around, people that can inspire you, where you can go and ask them questions. You might even be moving to a new area. You might be moving into a new job, a new building, just around new people. You might be in just a new setting. New territory, whatever you feel that is connected to you, okay? So you might be leaving behind what feels very comfortable to you and feels very familiar. So you might be moving on. But listen, wherever you have been, it isn't appropriate for you anymore. You've changed so much. I've got a tapping on my head. You've changed so much and you've grown so much in yourself, and you probably don't fit in where you are anymore. You might be feeling like, I can't be bothered to talk to this person because I have nothing to say to them. I don't fit in with these people. They're nothing like me. And you might need to move somewhere else where you will fit in with people that are more like you, because you've gone higher now in your awakening or your career or whatever it is. You might be feeling like, I don't fit in here anymore. And what's the point of being here? Because you can never shine, okay, when you're living in the same place that you've grown in. You won't be able to shine. You won't be able to be at your best, because people will get jealous, and they will, and they'll think, oh, well, who does he think he is? Oh, who does she think they are? Because they all stay the same. And when you're elevating, people do get jealous, and they do want you to dim your light. They do want you not to shine because they don't want to see you succeed. And I'm feeling very led to say this, and I am. It might be like that where you are. So just make room for the new now, okay? If you've got an opportunity coming up, take the opportunity. I know it's weird when something feels comfortable and you're used to it, but I feel like you are going to leave this behind. So some of you might be literally moving away or leaving old friends behind, leaving old places behind that you used to go to. Even if you're staying in the same place and you feel like you can't cope with it, just leave other people alone that don't like the fact that you're getting on better than they are. So the jealousy one might even be about other people being jealous towards you. Don't worry about it. That's their problem, not yours. All right? So wherever you're going, you're going to be successful. You're going to have a lot of ventures. Yeah, it is going to be a little bit risky, and it is. But you're ready now. You've learnt loads. You know what you've learnt. You can use it now. If you're not as anxious, you know you can do it. If you're more confident, you know you'll be all right. You've got the tools now that you've learnt to go wherever you want to go and elevate even more. And it'll be fantastic. So just be positive. Change is as good as the rest, and it is. All right. So don't worry. Divine guidance, is going to guide you to a new territory. So angels and ancestors might move you. They might make things happen where you think, well, I don't really want to move. A house might come up, a flat might come up, a job might come up, because that's where you're supposed to be. You might need to go somewhere else to help other people. You've done all you can where you live at the moment. So now it's time for you to go off somewhere else and give your gifts to someone else or give your knowledge to someone else and help other people. There might be a person there you need to change, and that'd be absolutely lovely. So yeah, you are going to leave stuff behind. It's not going to feel comfortable because it has been comfortable, and yeah, it is familiar, but it's no longer appropriate for you, and it's not, because you just don't fit in there no more. So take this new opportunity and know that there are going to be a lot of opportunities and you are going to get abundance. You might even be worrying if you move, I've got no funds. I bet you they'll appear out of nowhere, or someone will say, oh, well, I'll help you move. If you want to move, we'll help you. It always comes up like that. Honestly, don't let anything hold you back, because once you get the wheels in motion, then things happen. If you sit there and think, well, I'm not going to go for a move because I can't afford the removals, think, right, well, I'm going to go and have a look. I'm going to see what I like. Start this rolling. When I go there, if I like it and I think, right, now I need the money, watch what happens. And suddenly something will come up. Then someone will say this. And that's what you do. You start in it, getting it rolling, and then it'll all come together in the end. And it will. That's how it works. But you just have to be like brave and think, no, I'm doing this. So some of you might be feeling a little bit stagnant where you are and feeling a bit irritable, thinking, I'm really unsettled here because it's time to go. And it is, that's why. Face your financial fears. All right, this came up for you before. So when you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Just be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realise that you, in fact, have nothing to fear at all, and you don't. Every successful person has struggled with and released their self-doubts. So you might need to be honest with yourself and think, look, it don't matter even if I fail in this, what does it matter? At least you tried. You might go there and it might be a success. You wouldn't have known if you didn't go. Don't let these fears control you, don't. Fear is what's been instilled in you, okay? It's just something that is like a memory. And I used to be the same. I'd be scared of something before I even did it. And then I'd be so scared I wouldn't even do it. Now I think, right, well, I'm going to do it. And if I get scared, I'll just come home. That's the way I look at it. And when I go out, I think, oh, I don't want to go home. And then I do whatever else. So just be like that, okay? Right, be free of hidden fears. So expose them to the light. Be aware of them. Say to yourself, why am I feeling like this? Why am I frightened? Just like sort of put it in your hand and look at it like, why do I do this? Why do I do that? Oh, I do this because of that. Analyse it and then get rid of it and throw it away and just do it, okay? You have nothing to fear, all right? Whatever you do, you are going to be a success. And like they say, every successful person has struggled, and they have. They might not tell you they have, but they have. Look at them little kids on the stepping stones. Oh, imagine if they started going, oh, I might slip. Or if that angel there was their mum and she went, oh, no, don't go in the water. Look, don't do that because you might fall. What do? You think then in future, oh, I'm not going on that stone because I might fall. When my mum had me when she was younger, she was a blooming nightmare. I'd go to run in the sea and she'll go, no, Kerry, no, don't go in the sea because you'll drown. Imagine saying that to a kid. And I think, well, I didn't even think about that. Then my sister would go, oh, come on, let's get in. Well, I don't want to drown. And then I got scared of the water till my sister got me out on a lilo in the middle of the ocean. And yeah, we did float off and nearly drowned till some woman come. She was swimming along with us, swimming out in the middle of the ocean. And literally, I was thinking, we are not going to get back. We couldn't get past the current. And then the waves were taking us out. But while we were there, my sister is normally a really weak person and I'm the one that's in control. She took control. She got off the lilo, laid me on the lilo. She was paddling, trying to get us back because I was panicking. And then this woman come out of nowhere like an angel and said, don't worry, it's fine. I'll get you back to the shore. And yeah, my mum probably was right. Yeah, you probably really drowned. But you know what? Since that happened, I was never scared of the water. And I wasn't. Because I thought, well, we didn't drown. And while I was out there, me and my sister bonded really well. And I thought, you brave little, like, you know what I mean? And she wasn't like that. I thought, you were so brave and you looked after me. And I normally look after her. So you never know until something happens. Don't let people scare you. Don't let people instill fear in you. And I know what it's like. Because my whole life, I've been told, oh, say for instance, if I wanted to eat something, my mum would go, oh no, Kerry wouldn't like that. And I go, well, I'll try, even if I went to sell, I'll try. No, you won't like it. No, don't take it away. She won't like it. If I said, oh, I've been invited to so-and-so, you won't like it. you won't like it. There's no point in you going, I know you won't like it. I've lived like that my whole life, yeah? People making decisions for me, people telling me what I like, what I don't like. Then when I got older, guess what? Every man I met would go, oh, you don't want to do that, you won't like that, or what are you wearing that for? It don't even look nice on you. I'd go, oh, doesn't it? Oh, okay, then, well, I won't wear it then. Oh, okay, well, I won't go then because I probably won't like it. That's what I was like. People dictating to me my whole life what I liked, what I wanted to eat, what hobbies I wanted to do, and I was a shell of a woman, and I really was. The whole time I was growing up, I just like followed people around, done what they wanted to do, watched the films that they wanted to watch. I never had an opinion on anything because I knew, well, maybe if I say something, they might say, well, you don't like it, or why are you saying that for? Don't be like me. I lived my life fear of everything because it was installed in me, and now I've got myself out of that now, and I am not scared of hardly anything. I'm not even scared of heights anymore. I used to be petrified of heights. So what did I do? A couple of years ago, I started climbing all the cliffs where I live. And I thought, do you know what? If I fall, don't matter. I'd rather be in heaven anyway than here. I did at the time. And I thought, if I fall, I fall. But God won't let me fall. And I thought, no. And when I climbed and got to the top, I was so proud of myself. And I did look down like, whoa. But I thought, I climbed all out there. So the next day, I did it again. And I kept doing it and doing it and doing it until I wasn't scared of heights anymore. And I thought, why was I scared of heights? Probably instilled in me. I'm being serious, guys. Don't let anyone stop you through fear, because fear is not real, and it's not. And I do get passionate about what I'm doing because I've been there, guys. I've had a life. I know what I'm talking about. I never sit here and say to you anything that I don't know about. I've had anxiety. I've had depression. I've had stress. I've been with narcissists. I've literally, anything you imagine has happened to me. And if I can do it, you can do it as well. And that's all I'm here for, guys, because I love you and I want to guide you and help you just be a strong, positive person, and don't be scared of anything. Just live your life now and enjoy your life and do what you want to do. And if you want to move. If you want a new job, go for it, okay? If you want to do a job that you think, oh, I'm probably not going to be quite capable of doing this, this is a bit too up there for me, apply for it. You might get it. You might be fantastic. They might love it because you've never done it before and think, oh, we've got a fresh face or someone that can learn it. They might not. It's like when you go for a job and people go, oh, I wouldn't apply for that because it's like an inside role. People who work at the company, they get chose first. It's only a person that will tell you that is probably going for the job and they want it. I found this when I worked for companies. They'd be like, Kerry, don't go for it because it's like an inside job. And I'd be like, well, who's applying for it? Well, I don't know, but I don't think you'll get it because you haven't been here as long. When I didn't apply for the job, I found out the person I was talking to, he had applied for the job and he didn't want me to apply for it because he knew I would get it rather than him. So after that, if anyone said to me, no, don't apply for it, I'd be like, well, I am. Well, I think you shouldn't. Well, I am, and I am going to apply for it. And normally, I did get it, and I did, because I had the balls to apply for it. So don't be scared. Seriously, I had trauma so bad a couple of years ago from my ex, yeah? And I had a shaved head when my dad had cancer. I used to have really long black hair. I was as skinny as a rake. I had no energy. I was losing my mind, but I knew I had to pay my rent. He lost me everything. I thought I needed a job. So I told myself I'm going to go and get a job. Now, I'm normally an end-of-life carer. So I went for a job with men. Don't ask me why. It wasn't like I was getting on with men. The man tried to destroy me. But I thought I'm going to get a job because I want to be outside. And I just went for this job out of the blue. When I got there, I didn't even really know how hard it was going to be. And they were like, you look quite frail. I was like, well, I'm very strong. And the bloke said to me, like, you seem like you're like... a bit anxious. I said, look, I'm going to be honest with you. My dad's dying of cancer. That's why I've shaved my head. I said, and I've been with a narcissist for years and I've literally got in so much debt through him. And if I don't work, I'm not able to pay my rent. And I said, all I want you to do is give me a chance. Please, just let me prove myself. Give me 3 months. If I'm not any good, then you can get rid of me. So they were like, well, we're not sure. We'll let you go and then we'll ring you back. So the whole time I walked back home, I never thought I weren't going to get it. I thought, I am going to get this job. I am going to get this job. I had about an hour interview. I even cried in the interview. And they were like, you seem very unsettled. I was like, I am, but I need this job. I really do. I will prove to you I can do it. Anyway, I think I'd only been home 10 minutes and they rang me out and went, do you know what, Kerry, we've had a little chat. You came in here, you turned up on time, you was really honest about your situation and we're going to give you a start. And I was like, when do you want me to start? They was like, when can you start? I said, I'll start tomorrow. I didn't have no uniform. I had to turn up in my own clothes. I was around people I didn't even know, all men as well, and I was a blimmin' nightmare at that job, and I was, because I was repairing myself. But you know what? I did that job. I never let a man carry anything for me. Even if I was struggling, I would do it. I got up every day and had to walk past my ex's house being abused and shouted at, nearly run over, people bringing up my work, trying to lose me my job, and I stayed there for 1.5 years. And I did. And I made sure that I did that job. So all I'm saying is, if I can do it when I'm breaking, you can do it as well. Don't ever give up on yourself. Please don't. Don't ever think you can't do anything, because you don't even know if you can do it. And anything in this life is possible if you want to do it. And I really believe in that. Okay? I really do. And I love you guys. And thanks for coming to my channel. If you like the video, like it. If you haven't subscribed, why not? And just hit that notification button. And then if you want to share my videos, share them. Any donations, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I just love all your messages. Thank you for loving me. And I love you as well. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming to my channel. Adios, amigos. Mwah. I love you guys. And I do.